I'm in the gym. So I'm training with my friends, and some huge, and I mean huge because I was big, some huge Nigerian guy comes over to me and he goes, "What do you do for a living?" And I was like, "What kind of mad question is that?" And I was like, studying, bro. And he's like, "What are you doing tomorrow?" And I was like, this is a bit uncomfortable. And he was so sure of himself.
Was you having a smoking moment? The way you explained that shit, I just saw the smoky scene. Insert clip here. I'm sorry, bro. I had to get you. I had to, because when you said that, I'm like, I can't imagine like so like what? Like like you're in the gym as well. Like no introduction. Bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel uncomfortable even hearing it now. And I know what he was asking you for. That's mad.
Exactly. And maddest thing is, dude had a do-rag on and he was bored. So that was questionable in itself. So he had not like waves, bored.
Like Boys in the Hood.
Yes. So he's one of these characters now. Anyway, it turns out, like, let's do a job. So from that, he goes, you ain't got a badge? Don't worry, we'll work on it. So from there, then, yeah, got my badge and done a few jobs. But the first few jobs was a bit questionable. But after that, yeah, it was when I got away from him, I started doing like one-man pub jobs.
Calm.
Yeah, things started to change up.
Yeah, good. Say less. Moving on. Moving on. So, two things. Me personally, there's certain gyms growing up that I was just like always intimidated to go into. Yeah, like Muscle Works were one of them. I used to walk past it. Yeah, I used to walk past Muscle when I was younger. Yeah, like I would walk. This time I wanted to go to America. I would walk past Muscle Work to go to a quiet gym. Because I just felt like every time, like, it's like, just like the people that used to go to Muscle Works, like you said, gladiators. But to me,
yeah,
I grew up, and when I see certain people, there's gladiators and there's gladiators. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. The type of gladiators that I like being around are the ones that, check.
Yeah.
Cool. You won this week? Next week. That's sports. Yeah. So every time I went past Muscle Works, I was like, I'm going to the quiet gym. And I think the only time that I, like, as an adult, maybe 2 years ago, is when I started doing Muscle Works. And the reason why I went to Muscle Works is, for me, I had to put myself in an environment which will allow me to excel. And I knew because I did that with basketball, I need to be around the best people. So I need to go somewhere where, like, everyone's an animal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everyone's trying to get, because I know what I'm like. As soon as I get around a couple of animals, it's like, I can't help who I am, bro. Like, you know, if you're from the environment, whether you're in the environment or not, it's still on you.
It's in you.
It's on you. You know, you can't. You know what I mean? So, for you, what advice would you give to somebody who was pretty much like me? Like, I feel like I would have benefited from going Muscle Works early. Like, right now, I wouldn't be struggling with the chest, bruv. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would have been nice. Yeah. You understand? So, what advice would you give to someone, like, to get over that, that fear of going into a gym where everyone's just like, rrr.
Yeah, you got to embrace that fear and come out of your comfort zone fully. Take lead by like what you done, because as soon as you come out of your comfort zone, number one, it shocks your body into not caring about external things because you're so internalized. And a great place to be internalized is in the gym. So if you're then going to go into yourself within your thoughts, thinking about isolation of muscles and stuff, that's the best place. And when you do take it, get a little snippet out of the blinkers. Like you said, there's gladiators there doing things that you can get tips off of. So it's always great. You don't even need a personal trainer. Someone who's starting, go somewhere, watch the big guys a couple times. After 2 weeks, you'll have all your own little chops and mix-up of sessions, and you see how they do it. Take notice. If you go to more like a fitness-based gym, you're going to see prettiness, pretty form. And these are things that, it depends on what your goals are, but if you're trying to get quick goals and that muscular and stuff and all that energy level from you.
I ain't gonna lie, like there were certain times I used to go to the gym on a Friday night and I made a couple of posts. I was like, yo, why are we going clubs for? Like Like, you don't even have to throw any dollars. Like, you don't have to throw the ones. Like, you just be, you know the worst thing is here, you know, like, everyone's got the straight face, yeah. But I swear to you, there's one time I was just like, I was in the zone. I was like, you know, like when you're just in the zone, you're just like, you know what I'm talking about. And then all of a sudden, just some lycra came past, but there was like so much flesh, so little lycra. And I was like, focus.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know, it's a curve. But don't think like, I know a group of guys who strategically, one day or a couple of days out of the month, go to a gym where the aesthetics are more pleasing. And they do it on purpose. I don't know if it's to get a balance. I'm saying they do it on purpose, like I never used to do it myself. Yeah, it's just to get that balance. Because when you go into all male gyms, you get testosterone. Yeah, it's brilliant, it's brilliant, it's brilliant. But every now and then, it's nice just have a bit of change of scenery.
Yeah. I actually like going to the gym when no one's there. I love that.
Yeah, I know. I see the posts. I'm like, what's that about? This guy's always like some shadow.
You don't even. You know why I love it? I like being on my time. I like going places where it's just me one. Like,
yeah.